my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone?
What's up, people? So I'm basically doing the guide right here, and I'm on number 1, how to set up and use Algo Map on MetaTrader 5. So buy/download Algo Map from the MetaTrader 5 store. That's the first thing you need to do, otherwise you can't get access to it. Once downloaded, go to your MetaTrader 5 navigator. This is in your terminal, by the way, and click on indicators. That'll pop up any indicators that you've installed from the marketplace, and drag Algo Map from that, because once you click download, it should be there. Drag Algo Map onto the chart. Once it's onto the chart, you save the template as a default, so you don't have to keep adding it if you add like a different currency pair on. And that is how you set up Algo Map on MetaTrader 5. So I'm going to show that in a real life example. So here we are on a blank chart. Just downloaded this MetaTrader 5. We're going to go to our indicators up here in the top left, and then we're going to see Algo Map and the reversal strategy right here. So we're going to drag that onto the chart. We're going to look at the settings. We're going to be like, okay, we're on the white theme, etc., etc. We're then going to click OK. We're going to minimize the RSI. And then we're going to swap timeframes to the 50-minute just so it loads up correctly. So there we go. This is basically it. And then the next part is basically showing you what settings are on Algo Map. But as of right now, as long as the logo's in the bottom left corner and the RSI is on the chart, this is basically Algo Map's starting template. So you're going to go then and save this template as your default. So if default isn't there for you, you can then just type default and click save. And then basically, like we can see, if we go to the market watch, we can drag a new currency pair on, and it's going to have Algo Map on it already. So that is it for step 1. I'll get into step 2 very soon. Let's go.
Into the mouth. Nice.
Alright then, so we're now on to number 2. It's going to be the themes on Algo Map. You can choose a white chart background theme. So basically, it's just going to keep the chart white in the back. And then you could also choose a black chart background theme. So it's then black on the background. So let me go onto the MetaTrader 5 and show you what I mean. So the first thing you can do is right click, go to the indicator list, and you're going to see Algo Map. You're then going to click properties, then you're going to see at the very top theme, and right now we're on the white theme, and if we change it to the black theme, it will change to the black theme. Very simple, and that is basically it for the themes. So let's get into some more features. Let's go. Alright then, so the next thing is going to be number 3, the trading panel. The trading panel has the multi-time frame trends ranging from the 1-minute time frame to the daily time frame, so you can keep track on the multi-time frame trend. The next thing is going to be the profit and loss for the session you're in. So any profit or loss you make today or tomorrow, it will just be on that. It's pretty simple, and it's very good for psychology. So when you see you're up like 500 quid today, you might as well just stop trading. That's how I see it anyway. Entry levels for the reversal strategy and trend trading strategy. If they have been hit, it will say it's been hit or not on the panel. It's a very nice touch. Trend take profit hit percentage. So basically, this will show you what the win rate is of one of these trend take profits being hit. Very nice. Engulfing strategy win rate percentage. That's basically telling you if you have an edge with the engulfing strategy. You have about a 60 to 70% chance with that strategy. Then we have the fair value gap win rate percentage. That's around a 55 to 60%. So that is a profitable strategy, and it's very good. So you actually know where the market's going most of the time. The kill zone strategy, win percentage. The kill zone strategy is basically a strategy that you get every single day. It's around a 55 or around a 55% win rate. So you know you have edge on certain pairs. It's not over a 50% on certain pairs. Sometimes it's not actually profitable, but on most pairs it is. The spread of the market. So basically, when you're entering trades, you check the spread just in case you can't enter because the spread's too big. Yeah, so the next thing is the RSI. If the RSI is above 70, so if the number says 70 on the panel, you should look for sells, and if it's below 30, you could look for buys there. Same with the stochastic, it works the same, it's just on a shorter spectrum. Above 70 means you should look for a pullback, like a sell, and below 30 means you should potentially look for buys. Pretty simple. And then the last thing is the current time frame trend. So if it's bullish on the time frame you're looking at, it'll say bullish, and if it's bearish, it'll say bearish. So that is it for the panel. Okay, so we're now on to number 4. That is the trend bar. The current trend, if it's red, it's selling right now, and if it's blue, it is buying right now. So that is basically how simple it is. If the bar at the top is red, like it is in this example, it is clearly selling right now. So you should potentially look for sells on the smaller time frames. If this is blue at the top, it basically means it's buying on the shorter time frames. It's pretty simple, and it's very unique to Algo Map. It just helps you for your buyers at the current price. So yeah, let's go on to number 5. Let's go. Number 5 is levels. You toggle the levels on. It's going to put the entry levels on for trend trades and range trades. It's also going to add buy side and sell side liquidity levels. So say you're selling, you want to target sell side, and say you're buying, you want to target buy side. It's a pretty simple concept. And it also adds the kill zone, so it's the best time to take trades for like scalpers during London Open, etc. And then you have the daily bias level. Basically, if price is below that daily bias level, it's going to say it's bearish today, and if it's above it, it's going to say it is bullish today. Very simple, and yeah, very profitable. Okay, so like you could see, When the levels are toggled, you've got 2 entry levels, a reversal take profit level, and you also have trend and take profit levels with the buy side and sell side liquidity. Very nice feature. Let's go to the next one. Okay then, so we're now on to number 6, and it is the engulfing strategy. So the strategy is basically using the engulfing pattern on the chart. It's got around a 60% win rate on multiple time frames, so you know you have an edge when you see this engulfing pattern. So yeah, let's have a look at it on the chart. So like you can see on the 4H on Australian dollar yen, we had a engulfing pattern. Price broke out the entry level. You got to make sure it breaks out the entry level because it could make resistance at that level, and once it makes resistance, it's going to hit the stop loss, so you can actually trade the opposite direction to the engulfing if you do believe it's going to make resistance here. But in this case on Aussie yen, price broke through that entry level. Perfect buy trade. You take buys here, you target take profit 1 or take profit 2, and yeah, it's pretty simple. If you think price is going up and you see an engulfing strategy candle like this setting up, you know you have a good trade. Okay then, so number 7 is the moving average display. Once you toggle this on, you'll see the multi-time frame trends with dynamic support and resistance. So these lines can act as support and resistance, so when price hits that level, it can actually bounce in the direction of the current trend. If it's red, obviously when it hits that red level, it's going to sell most probably. Most of the time it will, obviously not every time, but it gives you that bias so you know where most markets are going at the current time. It's easy to spot reversals or trending markets, as literally just trading these moving average crossovers, buy and sell signals type scenarios. So I'm going to show you on the chart now of what I mean. So like you can see right here, we had a cross buy signal here. We had a buy arrow using the moving average strategy. Basically, that's telling you best time to buy is right here. We're on a bullish market. What happened? Price just ripped all the way up from this low. Let's see how many points you would have made on Aussie yen. 123 points using a 5-minute time frame. Beautiful trade. And same again with sells here. Like you see that buy arrow worked perfectly. This one worked good. This one worked good. But then price actually weakened and went into a sell basic trend. Like I was on about dynamic support resistance, when price hits these levels, they can act as a resistance depending on the trend. Right here, this would have been a nice sell of resistance down 50 points. Beautiful sell signal as well. So like you can see, it just helps you spot those current time frame trends and makes it a lot easier for you to take those scalps in the market. So yeah, let's get into the next one. Let's go. Okay then, so we're now on to number 8, and it's the FVG strategy. It's the fair value gap strategy. So the FVG shows you when big buying power or big selling power has caused imbalances in price. So with these imbalances, you can trade the trend with them, or if they're strong enough, but sometimes they're not, so you can actually bet against them. But there is edge there. Like you can see, it is a 55% win rate most of the time across multiple time frames as well. So you can use multiple time frame complements to get like an 80% win rate. Obviously, you have to learn to do that. But basically what I mean is, like you can see here on Australian dollar yen, on the 1 hour time frame, we had this bullish imbalance here. We have that entry level. If price breaks above and gains support, we can look at following the trend as the buying power is strong enough to continue up. That is what I mean. So yeah, clearly once price broke out at this entry level, it had a lot of power to continue that trend, and that is the whole point of this strategy. If this strategy fails and it actually doesn't continue up, obviously the people that caused that imbalance, it was just an overreaction and they're not willing to follow through buying that pair to continue the bullish power. Hopefully that's understandable for you people. And yeah, so let's go on to number 9. Let's go. Okay then, so number 9 is the kill zone strategy. The kill zone strategy forms every day at 5 AM UK time. It basically gives you a buy or sell signal depending on the parameters, and it will just give you a daily bias. So once you load up the chart, you'll see a sell signal at 5 AM UK time. You'll think it could be a sell today. There is a 55% chance of it. So we could basically say price is most probably going to sell. It couldn't, it might not, but it could, and that is edge. So let me show you on the chart. Let's go. So once we go to the chart, like you can see here on Australian dollar yen on Friday, 5 AM UK time, we got that sell signal, we got that stop loss, we got that take profit. It's a 55% chance price continues down, so we know if it is trending down overall, like it is from this high up here. Let me just mark this out here. Like you can see, we're clearly downtrending. We have a sell signal, so we have a bias to take sells already, and it looks like it's selling off. Like right here, we can even draw a bearish channel. Boom. It looks like it's selling. We've got a sell signal giving us that sell bias for the session, and a take profit got hit. That is basically how simple it is, and that is what it's there for, just to give you that daily bias with a stop loss and take profit if you would like to take the trade.
Yeah, boy.
So that's it for number 9. Let's go on to number 10. Let's go.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Alright, so we're on number 10. This is swing highs and lows. This basically shows you the swing points on the current time frame. This is good for spotting trends, and it's also good for exit points in the market, so I'll get into that now. So like you can see on Australian dollar yen, we have a current swing low here and a current swing high. The swing high basically tells you that this is the highest point of the current trend, and it's now reversing. It will eventually create a swing low here, and we'll just have to see if it's going to make a higher low again to target the swing high. But as the swing low came second to the swing high, this is a bullish pattern, and you could potentially see price make a higher low here, like it did in this case. We had a swing low, a swing high, we had a higher swing low, and price made that bullish pattern and broke the swing high. That could happen here if the trend is to continue up. Like you can see, swing low, swing high, pullback. We're looking for a higher low, and then we can look at continuing into this high. And that is why the swing levels are key for targets, exits, whatever you want to do with them. So yeah, let's get into feature number 11.
Yeah, boy.
Okay then, so for number 11, it's going to be custom candles. The custom candle feature basically gives you three options. You can have the default green and red candles, you can have Renko bars, or you can have Algo Map trend candles. So I'll show you on the chart what I mean. So we're going to right click, go to Algo Map, go to the settings, and we're going to see here candle type. We're then going to see normal. Normal is the basic red and green, like I said. The next one is going to be Renko. Renko just maps out the trend, so you can actually catch like short-term moves very uniquely. Like you can see, it's clearly red here, so you want to sell, and if it goes blue, you want to buy, etc., etc. It's pretty straightforward. If we then go back and change it to the Algo Map candles, you're going to see bullish markets, bearish markets, and bullish markets very easily. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So that is it for this guide. Hope you enjoyed, and join the private group as well, because it's there for you people. And yeah, thank you. See you in a bit.
Bye. Have a great time.